Hey yo, what's going on everybody? I hope you're all having a marvelous day. Welcome into the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael and I'm here just doing Michael things. And in today's video, we will be going through more characters through my personal collection of Marvel trading cards. We had left off in the last video with the letter P, and in this video, we will be continuing with the P's. I do believe this is the last character that I have in the P's, and it's going to be a two-parter because I have a lot of these cards for this character. So without further ado, let's get after it. All right, here we go. First one, it's the Punisher. So here we go. First card from the 1990 Marvel set. This is the Punisher Battle Van. Yeah, I know, I thought it was kind of odd that they have the van, his vehicle, in the set, but it's whatever. It's cool. And the card looks really good. Also, it's got the original comic book art. The border looks really good. It's a little bit heavier on the left side than the right, so it's a little off center, but the corners and the edges look amazing. And on the back there, he talks about a little bit about his hardware and his van and his friend, Microchip, who is his guy in the guy in the chair. If you know the reference, then you know. But overall, great looking card. Like I said, I have 6 binder pages of this character. So we're only going to go 3 in this video and then 3 in the next. Alright, next card from the same set, 1990. Fairly centered really well. Great comic book art. Frank Castle has always been one of my personal favorites. I mean, he is not a superhero in the practical sense because of the fact that he is for lack of a better term, a killer. He seeks vengeance on those that do wrong, who hurt others, and he uses everything at his disposal like a Marine should. Hoorah! Way to go, Devil Dog. But fantastic card all the way around. There we go. Next card, 1991 set. And here it is, sticking a little bit. Come on. Come on, come free. There we go. Again, the 1991 set, original comic book art. This one is centered really well. It looks even all the way around. Corners and edges look phenomenal. No scratches, gougings, or pits in it. A little bit of his power rating and other attributes and backstory for this year. Overall pleased with the card quality. And the next one we have also from the 91 set, but this is not directly him, but it features some of his arsenal, as it states there in the card, the Punisher's arsenal. His weapons, some of his weaponry. Again, the card looks really good, centered fairly well. Great original comic book art. Here he goes, talks about a couple of his weapons of choice. The Colt 45 Combat Commander is a very good weapon, but is not, and I repeat, not better than the 1911. I don't care what anybody says, the 1911 is the best and has been the best for many, many, many a year. The 1911 has always been the best handgun. But great looking card. Great condition. That was card number 5 of this page. On to card number 6. It is from the 1992 set. Again, original artwork from the comic book. Centered image really well. I love the artistry, the imagery. And there's nothing else I can say more about the Punisher other than he's a badass. I mean, it's a little outdated. Yes, this character was created in the late 60s, early 70s. Talks about him. Okay, his first appearance was in Amazing Spider-Man 129, February of 1974. So this was after, and as you can see there, why I'm saying that it's dated is because his character was created at the time that was the end of the Vietnam era, which he was a Marine in the Vietnam War. And don't get me started about that crappy Netflix show that they did about him. It was horrible. They destroyed the story. They destroyed the character. It was garbage. Coming from a Marine, i.e. me, about that show, it was trash. Considering the backstory of who Frank Castle was and is. But anyway, here we go. Next card. Fantastic artwork. Great shape of the card. I do believe this is from his own. Yep, this is from the Punisher War Journal entry from 1992. This is card number 1 of the set. As you can see the little sketch there. A little bit of information there about Jerry Conway, the creator, or one of the creators of the Punisher. Talks a little bit of backstory there about this character. Amazing card. And yes, we will see quite a few of the Punisher sets. But there you go. That's the first card of that. There we go. Card number 7 of this page. And again, it looks to be another of the Punisher. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Pardon me, I'm sorry, everybody. Excuse me. And we got a team up of the Punisher and Spider-Man. Look at that artistry. Look at the imagery. It's phenomenal work. Phenomenal. You need to get dancing, dude. Anyway, corners and edges look great. No scratches, pittings, no gouges. Phenomenal shape. This is card number 3, featuring Spider-Man. The Punisher War Journal entry. Again, a great looking card. Great artistry and imagery. All right, on to the next, card number 8 of this page. What is up, dude? You don't want to dance today? It was all about it yesterday's video. Here we go, another Punisher War Journal entry card from the 91 set. I'm sorry, 92 set. A little bit of story there. But again, amazing artwork, great imagery. Great looking card. Super stoked. These are looking really good. Alright, last card of this page. We'll get this card out. We'll get that page out of the way. Here we go. Look at that. The arsenal that he has. I mean, he's got grenades. He's got his K-bar knife. He's got a bandolier of ammo. He's got a machine gun with a grenade launcher. Looks like he's got his pistol there. Nope, that's a MAC-10 right there. I mean, that's a good looking card right there. The artistry is phenomenal. The imagery is great. The card looks phenomenal. It's in great shape. This again talks about his weapons. Great looking card. All right, that was the end of the first binder page. Now, on to the next, which features all of the Punisher War Journal entry cards. So again, another image, great artistry, great imagery. You can tell he don't take shit from nobody. I mean, just look at that. The look on his face. It's like he's daring you. Try me. My man Frank Castle, he gives no, I know every once in a while I let it slip. And this is not a kid's channel, so I know I can drop the F-bomb here and there, but I'm trying to be polite for those of you that do watch my content, but don't appreciate the quote-unquote swear words or cursing. So I try to keep it to a minimum. I mean, this is a channel that is not suitable for children, and it is 14 plus. So I don't have to really worry too much about what I say, but I still try to keep it nice for everyone. And again, it's another one of the Punisher War Journal entry cards. My man took care of some business, as you can see there on the ground at the bottom of the card. And that is an M16A2 assault rifle. You know how I know? Because I had one of those when I was in the Marine Corps. There we go, sleeved, top loaded. On to the next. We got a close-up image of Frank holding his Uzi. And again, it's another one of those, you could feel the emotion through the artistry. And again, the card's in great shape, edges, corners, the surface, as you can see there in the reflection, there is nothing wrong with this card at all. It looks absolutely amazing. The anti-hero, the first anti-hero. He does good, but in order for him to do good, he has to do very bad things. And that's what soldiers do. Take it from me. I know. I served during Desert Storm. So yes, I know. Firsthand. Next card. Card number 4 of this sleeve. Looks like he's getting dressed or getting situated. And again, all original comic book art. Please feel free to pause the video, read any of the things that are on the back of the cards. And like I stated earlier in the video, I hope you're all having a marvelous day. I hope wherever you're at, your weather is fantastic. And if it's not, I'm sorry. But again, it'll get nice. It'll get nice eventually. And hopefully it's soon. But look at that. He's holding a bazooka through a window. Like, he ain't going to miss anybody in that room. He's going to get everyone. Every last one of them. I mean, I can relate a little bit to the plight of Frank Castle, the Punisher. You know, his wife and son were murdered. And the justice system didn't do shit for him. And so he took the law into his own hands. And here we got the Punisher with Nighthawk. They had a good series in the in the 90s, mid 90s. Well, They had a good run together in the comic books during the early to mid 90s. Darkhawk. Another good character. Great looking card all the way around. Artistry, imagery. The condition of the card itself is fantastic. There it is. All right. Card number 7 of this sleeve. We have a trio of Spider-Man, the Punisher, and Moon Knight. Again, original comic book art. Straight out of the pages. As the rest of these are, even in the back. All original comic book art. Called the Triple Threat. Definitely wouldn't want to mess around with those 3. There it is. On to the next card. This is card number 8. Let me know down in the comments of which card that I feature in this is your favorite or what one you like the most. I mean, the imagery and artistry is absolutely phenomenal. The conditions of the cards are great. I mean, like I said, they've been sitting in a binder, in pages, in a binder, in a tote, with a lid, in a closet, in the dark, for many years. So I am not surprised, really I'm not surprised at the condition of the majority of these cards. Here we go, card number 9 of this binder page. Let's get this out of the way. Last card. Chilling on a jet ski with a gun in his hand. Going to do whatever he can to take out the man. And yes, I just came up with that. Aloha. I'm guessing he was in Hawaii for this image. Pretty cool. Well, this one's different than the others. Usually I flip the other way around, but here we go. Nonetheless, great looking card. I'm happy with him. So far, I'm happy with, I would say, 98% of the cards that I've shown on this video of my personal collection. I am pleased with. All right, last page of this video. They all are, again, of the Punisher's War Journal entry, his standalone set that he had in 1992. So I'll just go through them here. There's not really much to talk about because, you know, the artistry, everything looks great. So there's no point, it's kind of redundant to repeat myself over and over and over, stating the same thing for every card that is in this set. And I'm just referring to this Punisher War Journal entry set. And as you know, each card, you know, it skips numbers because there are some cards that are in this set that I didn't like. But then there's other that are congruent in their numbering. There you go. Great imagery. I mean, he is ready to take him out. Senseless act of violence to kill a cab driver. It was probably a stupid stick up for a bunch of money. Not really a bunch of money, but whatever money the taxi cab driver was carrying at the time. And Frank, being Frank, seeks vengeance on those who do wrong. I'll tell you what, if there was no repercussions or any backlash for the act of vengeance like he does, sign me up. Because where I live, there are quite a few people that I can just name off the top of my head, that I won't, that are in deserving that are deserving of that type of punishment from the Punisher. So here we go. Another great looking card. Imagery is amazing. Artistry is phenomenal. This one's called Practice. Let's read that there. Pause it if you choose. Sleeve and top load like always. There you go. Card number 4 of this sleeve. Or page, I'm sorry. Here we go is another team up of Punisher and excuse me, Moon Knight. Here we go. I'm expecting, side note, I'm expecting to hear back from my nephew, who I left my collection of comic books to, because he wanted to read them. I did not give them to him. I let him borrow them and take good care of them in my stead until I come back to get them. So hopefully soon I will be having my comic book collection that was on loan to him, which was quite a bit, coming back to me fairly soon. So that will be something else that I could feature in a future video on this channel. So here we go, card number 6. We got the Punisher carrying a little girl, obviously protecting her. I'm sure it's probably some undercover thing, because that's what I glanced over. I'm sorry, not glossed. I glanced over what was written on the back of the card. It talks about how he feels undressed when he goes undercover. Because, you know, being who he is, his attire has always been that black outfit with the white skull on the chest or torso. But again, look at that. Comic book artwork. Edges and corners look amazing. No pitting, scratching, or gouging. Phenomenal artistry. This one starts Warzone. A little bit there. A little backstory. There we go. Alright, we got 2 more to go in this page and for this video. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you that takes time out of your day to join my channel and watch the content. I greatly appreciate it, that, and you, more than you will ever know. How would you like to have that trio coming at you? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that would not be good at all. Again, another great artwork from the comic books. The artistry and imagery is phenomenal. Cards in great shape. I'm just so stoked about how these are. I know I've said it several times before, and I'm sure I'll say it several times again. You stick around this channel long enough, you should be able to hear it quite a bit. And all right, everybody, last card of this page. Last card of this video. We're going to leave it like this. Frank Castle, the Punisher, kicking ass and taking names. Look, we got Joker number 1, Joker number 2 that got their ass whooped. Looks like a bunch of drugs on the floor. Busted ass table. Just by appearance alone, Frank whooped some ass. There you go. Name of the card is Double Crossed. So that will do it for this video. Again, thank you all for coming in. Every like, comment, subscription is greatly appreciated. And every comment I do answer. I do want the interaction on my page, and then share the content with your friends and family. Have them come to the page. And if you know you're coming back because you enjoy the content, you might as well subscribe as well and hit that notification bell. So when I upload the next video, you'll be the first to see it. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your night goes marvelously. And until the next video, y'all have a great one. Peace.